our community's in danger. There's really no other way to put it.
I had a contractor come to my home to do some work. He knocked at my door. He yelled to me, "You need to get out of your house right now. You have to come out here." He said, "You have a gas leak. You got to get out." I said, "No, that's not a gas leak. That's the landfill."
And they do what you do when you smell a gas smell, which is call 911, and a fire crew gets dispatched to their home to find out that it is just the landfill. And that's a big deal because we're a volunteer fire department around here and we only have so many resources to go around. And if we have a really bad day at the landfill, you get 3 or 4 people calling in calls, and then let's say you have a real fire. You have a potential loss of life, potential loss of property, really something potentially catastrophic.
And it smells like waste management. It smells like the landfill, like garbage at this place where we're teaching the future, teaching these kids.
My concern is actually the kids of Parenton, first and foremost, specifically the kids who go to Northside and Dudley. The best data we have is that about 10% of the kids in the suburbs of Monroe County have asthma. For a school the size of that elementary school, that's probably around 120 kids who have asthma. Now, not every asthmatic is like every other asthmatic, but a fair amount of them have smell as a trigger. And when you have a smell as potent as the landfill is in that school, we're looking at the potential for some real health effects to those who are the most vulnerable among us. And it's not going to take too many kids getting triggered and having to go to the emergency room because of an asthma attack before we have a problem. I would argue that 1 is too many.
Long term, I don't know if I'll be able to stay where I live, which now we're talking about uprooting a family when we just moved here 3 years ago. I'm gonna have middle school age children and move them. Then there's like social implications of this. But it's like, we wanna be healthy. And at this point, no one can give 100% certainty that there isn't a long-term health effect.
Hey, thanks so much for taking the time to watch our video. Your support is necessary as we work to restore the quality of life for thousands of those impacted within the Parenton, Macedon, Walworth, Gananda, and Penfield communities. There's a couple ways you can get involved. First, download the Fresh Air for the Eastside app where you can log a formal complaint when you're impacted by odors. Secondly, check out our website where you can learn about the latest current events and research. Thanks so much for your support as we work to bring fresh air back to the Eastside.